Hi everybody, this is a brand new video that I'm filming today, and of course in the background I've got one of my favorite songs, Firework by Katy Perry. We're going to get our energy up because we're going to be talking about energy today, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys were ready for this because I'm moving from telling you to teaching you. So we're going to be talking about energy coming right up. Get your energy up! Alright, so let's talk about energy. Today is going to be a really fun video because I love talking about this topic, because I love talking about energy, because energy is one of the most awesome things in the universe. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this today is because of something that I experienced recently, and it really kind of drummed into my head how powerful we all are. Okay, so let's do a little bit of Energy 101. I talked about energy before in one of my other videos, but I kind of wanted to set the scene so you guys can really understand what I'm talking about. So let me take a drink of water. Okay, so first of all, you need to understand that you are an energetic being, okay? You see my hands? They're moving. My lips, they're moving. My body is moving. That's because there's an energy that is moving the parts of my body. If you were to take the zipper, okay, and if you had a zipper in the back of your head and you unzipped your skin, your bones, your muscles, all of your body parts, this energy that is moving all those parts will be there. Energy doesn't die, it just changes. So if you want to think about, you know, when you die, what happens to your energy, that's another blog post or another video. But that is what we are. We're energetic beings, and we can make things happen, and we can do things with that energy, of course. You know, look in the world. We are creating things every day because of energy. And if you are harnessed to the most powerful energy, which is love, there's some amazing things that you can do. Okay, so that is a little bit of Energy 101. Just remember, your energy, your thoughts create things. Your thoughts are energetic impulses. All right, got it? Okay, so recently I have been on this great clip. I like to call them clips, where I'm just going. 2015 started, and I was on this great clip. All these awesome things were happening, manifesting like crazy. I came home for weeks on end from work, literally getting into my house and just dropping my stuff and just jumping up and down because I was just so happy. That initial euphoric feeling that I had when I first started to wake up, it started to come back. And I knew that I was getting more in sync with this entire experience and the universe. And so I kept on that clip for weeks on end. Everything was great. And then one morning I woke up and everything shifted. And I remember laying in bed saying to myself, something is off. Now, I don't like labels, but there's a term for people who are extremely sensitive to environments and people and energy, and they call these kind of people empaths. I don't like that term because empath and sociopath and psychopath, that's just my little tick, are a little bit too close to each other. I actually like just to say I'm highly sensitive or I'm empathic. I can pick up energies from people. I can pick up energies from environments. I've been to places, walked into a room, did a one huge circle and walked back out and said, there is something evil in that room. I'm very sensitive. So I was very aware of what I was feeling. And I sat there and I said, what is going on in someone's world somewhere for me to start feeling this energy? And so I started to try and work with it. Now, yes, you can work with energy. You can do a lot of things with it. You can acknowledge it. Unfortunately, I did not acknowledge it. What I started to do was resist it. Okay? No one can energetically bother you unless you allow them. And so I started this resistance, trying to get back into my happy, happy joy state. And what happened to me was that I ended up a week later completely flatlined, bottomed out, and couldn't move. That is what it feels like when some energetic information is coming to you from somewhere or someone. And it's very difficult sometimes to identify what it's coming from. In my personal space, in my life, there is no one who is negative, who is frustrated, who is sad, who is unable to move forward in life. I don't have that energy around me. I don't have that energy in my home. So I'm aware that wherever this was coming from, I needed to work with it. And instead of acknowledging it and trying to understand it, I fought it and it bottomed me out. So one of the things I want to really stress is that if you are sensitive enough to identify or know that something outside of yourself is energetically affecting you, you have to acknowledge it and just imagine it is a small child. And you say, little energy, hi, how are you? I understand whatever reason you are coming to me. I am listening. However, I'm not going to absorb any of it. I acknowledge it, and I'm going to raise my vibration so I won't be pulled into it. So one of the things I had to do when I finally bottomed out and I learned my lesson laying in the bed with a migraine, like a category 10 migraine, I had to go into meditation. And I know I harp on it, and some of you might have a difficult time, but if you can ever get yourself to a place where you can learn to meditate, it will save your soul. Meditation is salve to your spirit. And I basically spent a day, because I missed a day at work, meditating half a day to just try and get my energy back to where it was an even keel. And then once I could do that, I could acknowledge wherever this energy was coming from and just say, I acknowledge you, I hear you, I am not absorbing you, and you are not welcome in my space. And within 24 hours, I literally started to feel much stronger. Not the old energy that I had, even more stronger, because the meditation opened me up and it helped me to get that energy from the universe that I needed. And I got a lot of love. My friends, they realized I was too quiet, and so they started calling me. What is going on? And I'm like, I just need a moment. And they're like, we love you. Come back. We need love, peace, and joy. Debbie, you've got to get yourself back on track for us. And I'm like, I know. And all that good energy started coming back to me. And you know what happened? I went right back to Little Miss Positivity, Little Miss Euphoria, and I was able to do the work that I'm telling you about today. The important thing you want to remember about your energy is, especially if you have a desire to help other people, is that you have to protect it, you have to keep it together, and you have to keep it safe. And when it's full of love, you share it with people and you get that love back. It just kind of fills yourself up. Another thing you can do, especially if you're feeling energetically drained, is to get outside in nature. I love this window. There's a tree out here. I always talk about this tree. I love this tree. I got outside to the park, I hung out with friends, I got out in the sunshine, and it really made a difference. I also, and I referred to this in my last video, I also went and got some white sage and I smudged, because it's not necessarily that energy that was coming in that is also going to work against me. It's also mine, because I went into a teeny weeny bit of negative space and I needed to make sure that my environment is peaceful and calm and beautiful. And so that white sage smudging, which is basically burning white sage and making sure your windows are open. Please don't burn your houses down. But it definitely cleansed my environment. And so I went back to being Miss Happy Joy Joy. I was able to do my work, which is very important to me. 2 jobs, Viva Divine and real work. And it really made a difference. So I wanted to make this video just to help you guys, if you recognize when it's outside of you, what you can do to work through it. As I promised, 1 video a week. And I've been awake since 3 a.m. and I am still going, Miss Energizer Bunny. And I'm about to turn my Katy Perry firework boom 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 back on and have a wonderful evening with my friends. So I will see you guys next week. And I don't know what I'll talk about yet, but I'm sure it'll be fun and exciting. I'll see you soon. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And keep your energy high. Bye.